But yeah, markets have been going wild. Um, you know,
No,
I've been reading on like certain blogs, like just like with Trump winning, like the aftermath has been crazy. Like just to see how much confidence investors have in him being president. Like they just believe that he's gonna follow through with everything that he says regarding like the economy, business, and stuff like that.
no, OD.
So
And because like what he's offering and proposing has to like helps a lot of the higher upper class people.
facts, exactly. So I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. I just think it's crazy, like how the market can totally change condition based on something like that election. Like, bro, the
Hmm.
market was choppy. All of this, bro, all of this is chopped, and it goes straight to just bullish movement since Tuesday,
All time highs.
all time highs. Um, yo, these niggas are loud as hell. So, um, so yeah, I would say like,
God damn.
what's up?
Nah, yeah, that because I was looking at like NQ was up like $200 the past like 200 points the past 2 days. Like,
Mm-hmm. Facts. Facts. Not
bro, bro
more
took
than that.
off.
More than that, bro. Damn near, damn near, damn near 1,000. Oh yeah, 1,000, about 1,000, 20,000 to 21,000.
God damn.
Like damn near like 12, $1,300. It's crazy. And
Yo,
it doesn't seem like I'm thinking. Today we may get a fill to the downside to fill up all this and get some structure, but that did not happen today at all. We had price just wanted to just keep going up. I would say
no
like
word.
this is kind of like these are like the market conditions I like the most because we get gosh bro we get time frame correlation on all time frames. So like daily, 4 hour,
Hmm.
1 hour, and down, like every single time frame is correlated. Therefore it makes the trading so much like easier. It makes it so much more like simple. Like if you don't see anything, then you're not gonna get anything. If you see something, then you're probably gonna get what you're looking for if it follows the trend. So yeah, oh my gosh, bro, these
No
niggas.
word. That's real. Now fact is it's like just overall like structure, this strong moves. It's strong moves to the point where like even if we get that down move, it's gonna have to be a nice red candle on the higher time frames for it to feel all that
Mm-hmm.
buying pressure.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, today was a very simple, straightforward trade. We're just looking for price to fill some type of imbalance on the 15 or the 5 minute because I saw we were just pumping. So I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna get like a 1 hour pullback. And if I was to, it would have had to come all the way back down here to this area. I'm like,
Not
that's
word.
not feasible. So I'm looking on the 15 minute. I don't really see any gaps. Saw this one, but before that, price would have had to to fill here, and that's what it ended up doing. Once it did that, I went to the 1 minute time frame, or I saw on the 5 minute time frame that we had this low that was put in here, whereas on ES it didn't break the low. So on ES, let me go to the 5 on ES. So it was here. Like price didn't come back and like take this low as it did on NQ.
Hmm.
So I'm like, okay, that's a possible sign that we may just get a continuation to the upside. I can put this back. Then we may get a continuation to the upside. And price ended up breaking. But I think you and I have talked about this a few times. Sometimes when it breaks like the fair value gap and it's too far away from it, I want to wait for like price to retrace and treat it as somewhat of support.
Hmm.
So I just waited for price to pull back into it, stops at and then give me like bullish price action. I really was supposed to enter off this candle here. This is really where my entry should have been, but stops at this low, TP at a 1 to 2. I really could have I'm looking at it like the way I used to trade, my TP would have been up here. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not holding through all this. Like, I could, but I do so much better with just capping my reward at a 2R,
My word.
just so I'm in and out of it. Like, I don't want to be scalping for hours, which is kind of like how yesterday's trade was. It didn't hit TP till this morning, so
Damn.
yeah. Like I got in the trade yesterday around like 10 something, like 10 a.m. It didn't hit TP till like this morning, like 8 9 a.m.
Oh, that boy swing. That boy did a swing
Yeah,
trade.
it was damn like basically a swing trade. Um, so yeah, uh, so yeah. I mean, yeah, today was smooth. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. Today I was nervous. I really don't like Type C trades. I get so nervous with them. Yesterday, so what I've been doing is I've been tracking the trades. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. This is in August. So yesterday, so what I've been doing is I have like my funded account, then like the top tier demo that I have that I'm like practicing on. So this isn't like funded cap. This is like demo account based. Like yeah, this is demo account. The Nova is funded account. So yesterday I just closed too early. Um Yesterday's trade was somewhat similar, but I entered off of the break instead of price pulling back into it, which is like right here. Entered on this candle here. This is TP2. This is whatever stop loss. And then the green line is break even point. Like once I move my stop to break even, it's a 1R right here. And it was
Mm-hmm.
pretty clean. Um, it's just I closed the funded out here, like right around this area, because like it had taken the high, and I'm like, okay, there's a high chance that it's gonna come back and pull back. I don't want to deal with any of that. I'd rather just take the profit because I was up, I mean, you saw it. I was up like 685 yesterday, off of just that small move. So I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna try to let it come back to break even and burn me. I'm good off that. So yeah, that's really what it was for me. So far this week, I might take tomorrow off. I'm not gonna lie. I might not even look at the charts tomorrow, just because whenever I take 2 wins in a row, and then like God forbid I take 3 wins in a row, my ego is so inflated to the point where I then just go on tilt in a bad way, but in a good way. Like I stop listening to to my inner mind. I start taking shit because I'm cocky. So that's like one thing I got to work on. So I think like if I have 2 winning days in a row, then I take one day off. Or if I have 2 losing days in a row, I take a day off. I don't know, just to kind of keep myself in check mentally. So, but I mean, I'm gonna still be on the charts tomorrow. Just gonna be very cautious about taking anything. But yeah, uh, but yeah, that's really it so far for this week. Um, I mean, do you want to share your screen? With your 1 to 100 Palantir trade. Because that's what it was.
I fact that shit won 1,000%.
Yeah. That's one of them. That's one of them trades you post on like Twitter, and you get like 1,000 likes.
Nah, no bullshit. That dumb still. It. You know it's crazy though. It's still going up.
Yeah, like it's like that stock is like an eternal orgasm, bro. It just doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, it's at like It reached like 56 today.
Jeez.
Some shit. Hey, give me 1 second. My fault, bro. I was scraping.
Yeah, no, you good. Yeah, I ate
I
earlier
was
too.
busting out. I was busting out. I was busting out some Chinese food.
Oh yeah, no, that's that celebration
Like
meal.
I was not OD, and we need that. Um, bro, I've been making my mouse. Yeah, I've been like testing and just looking at this new setup strategy. Just trying
It's
to see how it plays out. I've been like looking at it in terms of the market. Just like then I would take like screenshots
mm-hmm.
just to see how it is and like take notes.
It's show
I
me
share
though.
my screen.
Let me
But yeah,
see.
no, I've been trying to see. So yeah, this is it. 'Cause I only have, you can see my screen.
It's loading right now. Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, cause I just had the Type A, but so like so this is the Chevron. I've been noticing that like, let's say, just paying attention. What do I put in my notes? My fault, bro. Let me get out my notes.
No, you good.
I could be specific. Yeah, 'cause I was like back testing, just looking over my strategy,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get that high, bro. Um, where is it? Oh, I bet. Okay. So it's like back. So I said, based upon the move, it's like a triple bounce of support, like squeeze type of setup. So whether it be a break, because I was looking at Chevron, just trying to figure out like, because I did the Chevron, I had the Chevron play, and like this is his daily chart. This is what I was looking at. It's an inverse head and shoulders here. It I don't know what it was doing. It was just chopping here. So I was like trying to see, because all it was doing was just pretty much building up liquidity for the move higher, and I was like hesitant getting in at this level right here because I just didn't know whether these breaks were gonna be continuation move, like signals for continuation to the downside. So I was saying it's like a triple bounce squeeze at resistance before breakout, potential new strategy. So pretty much on the 4 hour, we got this. This is the daily. This is a daily level right here. Breaker structure above. It came back. We got the first bounce. Came up. Respected. Respected it. Came up. Respected the support again. Bouncing. So just more so starting to consolidate.
Yeah.
And then sideways move. And then like we got the third bounce. And then like the breakout. So it's like playing the breakout. The break and retest would be my new strategy. I know this is my like it's my regular strategy, like playing this breakout and retest type of vibe. But I'm trying to see like for swinging, if it were to be like if I got in down here, like on some starter positions and just holding to see after we got two to three bounces, so like 1, 2, 3, and then more consolidation right here. I see the MAs are starting to level out. Just take entry positions right here and then just hold.
But wait, so you're
So I've
saying like
been looking at that.
your type B now is going to be entering off of that third, like that third respect.
Yeah. So like, and then it was see, especially when it even when it retested before it like really like broke out again. We got like the three taps of
Mm-hmm.
this resistance turn support. So like just looking at it and identifying and seeing where price would be coming in at
Yo,
for potential longs.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, what's good,
what's
March?
up? What's up, bro?
What's up?
Cause, cause it's like, cause like understanding like price and stuff. Like whenever we get like this liquidity right here to the upside, it's like we as long as we respect this support, we're most likely gonna like price is trying to get back to this liquidity area. So it's just all about getting those like positions in and just buying and holding. So it would definitely be more so for like a short term swing strategy,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
but
feel
just
that.
something I've been looking at
You know,
because
say
it was
less.
somewhere else.
So
And
what's your
then
type A?
my type A would be I'll show you. And then like here as well, like it was just bouncing right here, still within structure though, because this is the lower low, the 4 hour low is right here. Still respecting it. We got this manipulation, down move, liquidity grab, but then it just came back up, respecting the area before we got that break. If I entered down here, man, $30 move, bro. This American Express and JP Morgan went crazy
Yeah, man. Let me
off
Yo,
see.
so
of.
for options, those gaps are they're just imbalances, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
that's just strong buying pressure for real.
But you can treat them
The
like
gaps is
imbalances
the
though.
gaps. Yeah, they can be, but so they would like whenever like playing the options, it would more so be like when the price when we get like a strong break. So say for because this is empty. Say for instance we got this break below here, this level. That would be like an indication that we're getting ready to fill this gap
Yeah,
to the
so
downside.
yeah.
But most times, like depending upon like I remember I was studying, but like it's different types of gaps though. Like that's why I don't like it's hella shit that you can learn. But like it's different types of gaps. So like say for instance this is an uptrend. It could be like a fill bounce, like it's like some type of like gap bounce. So all it is just coming back down here to fill this area for the move back higher.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like different. I know there's different. It's four different types of like gaps that are in the market for like stocks, but I'm trying to pull up. Let me just go to my thing. My type A, my type A is definitely more of like that break and retest type of vibe. But then on the lower time frames, once we get down there, then it would be like the change of character, break and retest. So like if I'm looking at for new setups, if I'm looking at something specific, TSM would be a great setup for like an A plus. But like looking at American Express, I hate that we can't. Oh, I'm tweaking. Yeah, so yeah, so for American Express, this is the 1 hour. We got this area right here. So this was the week low because it came down and it couldn't break below this low right here. That was over here. We got this failed low again. So that this would be like the change of character, last previous high, and then previous high on the downside. And then we got the break. So this was actually like a downtrend that I had. So we got the break, we get the break, and then we get that retest. So I'd be looking for like a tap within this area, and then I'm just holding. And then usually my stops are like right under the levels, and I'll put it at an area. I would put it at a like around where the MAs are, because that would be like the MAs are respected as support. So if like we break below the MAs and I'm out type of vibe. So that was just something like that. That's like with a wick. This one, Jimmy Morgan. So like just a 15 minute. So like I said, breaking down to the lower time frame. There was probably like some. There's probably just some pressure up here, some resistance pressure up here. So that would be like my strong indication, my POI, like my level of interest, point of interest. So we just wait for the break above displacement. We got this strong move, and then a nice little retest back, and then I would enter off of here. Similar again to like just stop loss right below the level near the 50 MA, and then usually the previous high, like the new high that was created, would be like my first target.
Okay, bet. Say less.
Alright, so let me see if I can go to
Hey, I got a question.
what's good.
So for options, how would that correlate into putting a call on for that? Because I know calls be like point two something or point nine or whatever, but then the market price will be like 226 all the way up to like 290. Like how do you know what to call or put?
Um, well, in terms of like options, we have contracts. So like when it comes to equities, they have shares, and you buy a share. That's you have one share. You're a part owner of the company, and you have that one share. So options are just like sub shares. So there are 100 like micro shares
Yeah.
that you can put on the market and sell. So that's what it would be. And
Let me see.
the brokers, the brokers like go over the bid and ask, so the buying and selling between the option contracts. But pretty much like let's say so like this was a play that I took on AMD. This I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at this now and I'm trying to see where the correlation is, but because this is it looks different on the 1 hour. But anyway, so like say for instance, this was I'm assuming AMD was in like a bull flag, and I was looking at this level right here, this white level,
Oh.
and it broke out. We had two candles close above. It came back down, and then it was just consolidating. So I had more conviction to get in, so I just waited. So like say for instance I got in at 160.85. So with options I would buy a contract with a set strike price. So the strike price would be like it would be anywhere from it's like so you have out the money and in the money. So in the money would be
Yeah.
anything below 160. Out the money is anything above 160. So usually with longs we're looking at out the money. So
Yeah.
I think I got like 165 contracts, and they would be different prices based upon how close to the actual price it is
Yeah.
and how like liquid it is. So from there, I'll look at the different contracts, and I have like a set rule. So like I would want to see and like the implied volatility. It needs to at least be 1,000, unless it's like a lower stock. Like if it's a lower traded stock, then the implied volatility might be a little lower. But I want to see implied volatility of 1,000 plus, because that means that's the number of people that other people that actually have this contract
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
me. The more people that have it, then the better conviction I have. So then after that, I look at the delta. So the delta would be that's the percentage. That's like for every dollar I gain, that's how much that's like the increase that I would get. So like if it's point 13 and 160.85 goes to 161.85, then I would get point 13 for that dollar based upon how much I put in. So if I put $30, if the contract cost me $30, now I'm up like maybe 10%, and I'm at $13 now because of the delta. But if I go down, but if I'm down, then the theta would kick in, and it would just be the reverse. So like
Yeah.
time a uh
Yeah.
point
That's what I.
15. So like it's just more so reading that, and then from there, like you just buy the contract. You buy it. It's always good to buy time, because it at least gives you cushion to get out. But my thing that I've been struggling with is that my account's been low. Like I had a low account size. So like say for this AMD move, I'm getting in at 160, and I'm getting a strike price of like 170. But like say if I'm day trading, it's not as likely that it's going to reach 170 in a day or 2 days. So it's a little bit harder for me to risk the money because it's a longer move. And like I was struggling with that for a while, but I was just more so I just changed perspective of just like really paying attention to like how the price is moving and then just managing my risk because now that I do have like more of I have more buying power, I'll just get like a say if I got a 163 contract and price
Yeah.
rolls up all the way to 166, like I'd be 100% return on that play, and like that's just a way better compound, and I won't have to like hold the play longer.
Oh, I got you. AMD.
Or so
So Renard, you gonna be like buying shares now, like full on shares?
nah, I have my I have my I need to be buying shares, bro. I can't lie. But I just have my money in my account for real. My trading account.
Okay. I bet. I missed some of that explanation. I grabbed me some peanut butter crackers.
I know you good, bro. I was in the kitchen grabbing a fork for this food earlier.
Yeah. So, is your journal? Is that the old iteration of my journal?
Yeah, this is the mock thing that you sent.
Oh damn! I forgot that I sent that.
Yeah, you sent this in like the beginning of the summertime,
Hmm.
or like I think even earlier. It was like last semester, bro. But yeah, So yeah, I was, bro, and I was just I was just thinking today, but like yeah, so I'm gonna risk like $30. Another. Let me see if there's another one. Is this the same thing?
Like, do you have a minimum like risk reward, or do you have a target risk reward?
Oh yeah, so two. My target is like two. I've been looking at my trades, and most of these shits is two. Like look, but like most of these R's are two.
Hmm.
Even if they're losses, like I would just most of my trades that I would take are mostly twos. So I feel as though two is a good place to start at, and it's just better because like it allows it allows you to focus on building up that strong like strategy. Like I was just in the like, in my Discord today with my other in the other Discord that I'm in, and the
Hmm.
mentor he was just saying like, let me pull it up if it's still there. He was basically just saying that like he grew accustomed to taking profit at 30 to 40% or trimming some of his profit at 30 40% and then moving his stops to break even because of like it's just better like you want to you want to give yourself a cushion, so by you taking those small compound like small gains they compound over time, and then you give yourself that cushion you need to then leverage on more trades but still doing the same philosophy so that like you can you could like keep more runners on the table after you already took off like three at 40%. So like at that point like your win rate not only is your win rate gonna be fire, but like you're compounding like exponentially.
Hmm.
That's what I'm really gonna focus on. I'm gonna stick with like a couple. I'm gonna stick with just one contract for right now. But like 2025, I'm gonna start doing two,
I
three,
bet.
and then like taking some off at 20, and
Hmm.
then leaving the runner. But like right now, I'm gonna just focus on 30%, them two R's. I'm done. Keep it pushing.
Hmm. But no, we're on the same time then. That I'm gonna check my bad.
I ain't good, bro.
Um, that thing I sent earlier in the mindset folder or chat room. that risk reward and win rate. Like, I like this chart, but there was a better one that showed like with a like if you have a 50% win rate, your average risk reward is gonna be within a certain range. So it's gonna be within at least maybe a 1 to 1 to like maybe a 1 to 2.5 or a 1 to 3. Once you start exceeding like a 1 to 3, your win rate's gonna start dropping because the chances of you making 6 times or 4 or 5, 6 times what you risk on a position, those chances are a lot lower than the 1 to 2s, 1 to 1s, 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. I gotta go back and find it again. It's just it would really help because I think that a lot of us like in this chat we have different risk reward parameters. Like Mark, you're around like a 1.25, because you have like an 80 point stop, 100 point TP,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
1.2. I average like a 1 to 2. Renard, you're averaging around a 1 to 2. Ryan and Fahad, they're averaging anywhere between like a 1 to at least a 1 to 3 to anywhere between a 1 to 3 to a 1 to 5. So like
Damn.
they're
Damn.
winning less than we are, but their wins are so much larger due to the fact that they might have a 30%
They're
win
getting
rate,
more.
but they have a 5R. We have a
Yeah, they're getting more than 5.
yeah, so we have like we have maybe 40
Damn.
40 to 60%, and we're getting around 2R. And I think that really just depends on your mindset, how you handle losing. Like me, I've noticed I don't do well. My mental doesn't do well when I lose, like more than 3, 4 trades in a row. Well, it's bound to happen, but I'm not trying to win 3 out of 10 trades.
X.
Ideally, I want to win 6 out of 10 trades. So I would like to have a 2R, average a 2R, 2.5. I've also noticed it depends on what you trade. I
Yeah.
think like Mark, with you and I both trading indexes, like a 2R is very feasible, whereas sometimes if we shoot for like a 5R, it'll go in our favor for up to maybe a 3R, but then it'll reverse on
Yeah,
us because
exactly.
the market will move in like somewhat like impulses, like it'll impulse to the upside a certain amount of points, and then it'll come back. At least recently, before the election. Whereas I think with the like the forex guys or the currency guys, their stuff it trends, so it'll just trend and they can get that, they can squeeze that 6R before it comes back on them.
Yeah.
Because they've clocked a few 6R trades I've seen in there, and I'm just like, goodness, like
Damn.
yeah, like that's crazy to me. Whereas like Renard, I think yours has a lot to do more with there's a lot more like with the Greeks and the theta, delta, all that other stuff,
Yeah.
beta. So like your risk reward is a little bit more variable. It has more variability to it. Whereas like on the chart it
Oh,
might
word.
show 2R, but in reality it might be a 4R because you have the delta or whatever it is. Or if you like, yeah, so like it could either be inflated or deflated based off of the Greeks. But yeah,
I'm at this. I was at work yesterday, and these white men came into the store, and I was talking to them for a little bit. I was talking to them for a little bit, and then this guy was talking about how he entrepreneur, like owns multiple businesses, things like that. And then he's talking about he like all across the country and shit. Bro has this flagging in traffic control company, bro.
what is that?
Bro, I have no clue.
He going. He going. He making money off it though, for sure.
Bro, bro.
You know that's crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean that's really all I had to.
Oh,
What
okay.
were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say it's like a government. You're talking about a company who controls vehicle traffic flow around construction sites.
You know that's
Hey,
interesting.
not bad. Now, yeah, and I'm gonna get. I was looking at some videos today, trying to figure out what capital like trading flow I should get. So I'm gonna get a flow trading thing as well to have. So it's gonna give me more sentiment with like some of the trades I get into.
So like if you're looking to go
So
long, you're trying to see if larger orders have been placed to go long.
yep, exactly. So like I was just looking at the video. He was just in the video.
$1,000 or more on a Tesla trip.
So like he was just saying like all this. So there were a contract for 420 strike price, expiration date March 15th, 2024, and they put the price was at 207 up for the contract, and they put $5 into it, and so their premium was this much, I believe. So that's the amount of money they put in the contract. So it's like we got one, two, three. It's about three 420 puts, but most of these are just red. So going based upon that,
It's going to show me here in real time.
he was
So the
saying,
most recent one,
and then it's like you just go to the chart and you just set up from there. Just giving it more like giving more conviction, pretty much. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was looking at that, just trying to see, get myself familiarized with that.
I bet. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. Mark, what's good with the trades that you took today, man?
You're
Yeah.
man. The first one, the first one I didn't really see. I don't know. I felt kind of weird about it, but at the same time, like it kind of worked a little bit, but I didn't really see that Fair Valley gap sitting to my left, so that's what really messed me up. And I was really tunnel vision on that 1 minute. I forgot to circulate through all the other time frames, and had I seen that 5 minute, I would have marked it out, and I would have went long on that one once it hit that area. But I corrected myself the next trade because I remembered I was like, yo, like while we going down, I was like, oh shit, like let me see the 5 minute. I seen the 5 minute. It correlated with the 1 minute, bro. I wanted that low, bro. Like when it was happening, when it was like coming down, because it had that first 1 minute fair value gap when it first started coming down. I think like around 1050. I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay. I had that one filled out. Then I had the one underneath it filled out. But oh, and then I seen the third one. So I was like, all right, bet. Like, let me see. So it started coming like consolidating with the first one. I was like, okay, cool. And then started pushing up. I was like, oh damn. I was like, oh, I probably missed this trade or whatever. But like, nah. So I just kept being patient, kept waiting and waiting. I really wanted that 1 minute all the way to the bottom, like the first one, not the purple one, but like the pink one in the middle. I told Kingston because we were on here. I was like, "Yo, like I really want this level so bad. Like I know once it hits this level, we going for longs." Um, but it started happening. Then once it started coming down a little bit more, it went to the second fair value gap. Now I was like, oh, "Okay, so it might be in here." Um, I seen that middle candle between. Let me see where like on top where it says 1 minute fair value gap respected. It's like a little. It's a candle where buyers are coming in. I was like, oh, like it touched in, respected it, it's coming up or whatever. But I didn't really take the trade off that because I didn't really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went down to the level that I wanted, And I was like, bro, I checked the 5 minute. I was like, oh my god, like bro, like it tapped in. It tapped in and zoomed all the way up. I was like, what? I went to the 5 minute. I was like, oh wow, bro. Like there's a 5 minute fair value gap there, and a 1 minute at the bottom just waiting to be touched. It got touched, and then that's a lunge right there. But I was like, damn. So I waited for the next candle to enter in, and it started consolidating a lot, like a lot. I put my stop loss underneath the fair value gap, and excuse me, my take profit. I was like, because it was coming up on 11:30. I had to go to a job interview, see what's up, and I was like, damn, bro, like I was like, I'm gonna just, I'm already break even, and I got a little bit of profit on top. I was like, let me just, cause that fair value gap right there also scared me. All those three coming down, not scared me, but I was like, like it might tap in here and then come back down and start playing around with fair value gap and all that, blah blah blah. But I was like, let me just put it in the middle of this. I'm gonna just take the profit in there and then whatever. And then like I kept setting in it while I was like filling out this trade order, the trade recap. It hit my take profit. So I was like, it's okay, it's whatever. And I just hate taking trades so late in the day. But yeah, that I corrected myself. And had I seen the first thing, like that's like a simple retracement. Cause on my losing trade, I was like, oh, like it's coming back down, coming back up, coming back down. Like I was indecisive on trends, but then I said to myself, I'm like, bro, like you can't see a clear trend unless you start scaling up to other time frames. And then,
Yo,
yo,
nah, continue, bro.
oh, then I just seen, I was like, bro, the 5 minute has a clear retracement into a fair value gap, and I didn't see the 5 minutes. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, it is what it is, bro. I would say like I'm seeing your first entry around 10, around like 10:20 a.m., close to 10:20, where you exited at.
Yeah.
I see the long that you took after. I don't think either are bad trades. I think both of them are pretty solid. So I really I'm looking at it. I'm trying to look at it on my end, like what I would have been looking at around 10:20. The only thing with that first short position you took is just that it was just counter trend.
Yeah.
Which is just lower probability, which is fine. Like if you're willing to take the risk, and you have been winning a lot, so it's warranted for you to want to take the risk.
Yeah, because I was aiming for that bottom one. I was like, but I didn't even see the one on top. So I was like, bro. But until after the trade happened, I was like, there's no way. And I told Kingston, like, yeah, bro, I think I'm gonna get stopped out because it was 3 points away from my take profit.
Oh man,
But
that's stupid.
once it's like skimmed that top, because that yellow line is that hour fair value gap. So once it touched that and tapped into what was that 5 minute, that 1 minute right there, yeah, Kingston, I'm gonna get stopped out, bro. And I was like, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, I saved myself a couple hundred because I did move my stop loss a little lower because it was coming into coming my way. So I was like, oh, okay, bet we about to hit, and then I was like, damn, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping.
Ain't nothing to trip about, bro. We good.
Oh God, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll say good call, guys.
Yeah.
Get ready to hop off of here. Market's been moving crazy since the election. Kind of looking forward to seeing what happens tomorrow, and then the next following weeks to see if we get a strong pullback after all this bullish movement, or we just continue trending upwards on like the 4 and 1 hour time frames to be able to base trades off of. So again, thanks guys for joining.
Yeah, man.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow if I don't send anything else in here tonight. I'll upload this into the VIP recordings chat, and then I also got to make my trade breakdown chat or video recording, whatever. So
Yes, sir.
So yeah, gonna do that, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. You guys can stay on here if you want. I'm about to just end the stream on my end.
Oh no, you good? I'm about to what's it called? I'm about to go bake with my girl.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, no, go ahead and enjoy that.
So she be making cakes and shit.
Oh, okay, no, that's what's up. Go ahead and enjoy that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my grandma.
yeah,
You about to hop off here, bro?
you said,
Yeah, we out of here.
yeah, we out.
Alright,
All right,
I'm gonna see y'all then.
all right, bro.
All right, then I'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys. Yep, see you
Yes,
tomorrow.
sir.